as if like I'm going to do anything. Like, it's just streaming porn, as you can see.
Right enough. Fucking hell. I didn't know you were into that shit.
Fuck me, you know.
My eyes.
It's a bit rough.
My eyes. Well, I can get down with that.
Hardcore, man. Horse porn here.
Do you ever see that episode of SpongeBob where Gary walks in on him and he's watching like a fucking flower like that dancing?
That's right, yeah.
And he's like, ah!
What the fuck would that be like?
I know.
I don't know what. I know you can be into some shit.
Well,
Like,
SpongeBob would be into some weird ass shit. Let's be honest. Like he's a.
All them holes? Fuck me, yeah.
That's
Right, no, you could never airtight him, like, could you?
Jesus.
Which is
What would that
mouth,
be?
asshole, and pussy. That's airtight.
Jesus Christ.
That's going airtight, like.
I was going to say you couldn't
Quadruple
DP
penetration.
SpongeBob. You'd have to like.
That's
What
what I'm
would you do? You'd have to like fucking. It would be double penetration.
It's a black hole, you know what I mean?
Octuple penetration.
Jesus.
But yeah, that's why like Squidward's his next door neighbour then. You know, he has all the tentacles.
Just about Phil's
Dirty.
4. And then there's
Dirty.
Patrick with a 5. A star and a fucking 8 and 5.
All them dicks. If you haven't tuned out already, welcome back to the User Hectic Podcast. I'm your host, Justin Freeburn. Today's guests, we've got one of my actual favourite podcasts on the scene at the minute. So give it up for the 4 Brors, everyone.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you very much,
Thanks for
man.
having
It's
us,
a
man.
fucking pleasure to be down here.
Yeah,
Cheers.
I know,
It's full circle now.
It
You
is.
were our Oh, first sure is. guest, you know.
Yeah, now I brought you here to fucking Craigavon to get kneecapped. That's
I mean, I thought we lived in a shithole.
I know, Jesus Christ.
You know, did you say lock the car out and all? Like,
Fuck, I don't know.
hopefully.
Well, I fucking rocked up here and like literally just finished a massive joint,
Oh,
fucking
really?
and a cup of coffee. First thing I'd done today, and I was really high, and I pulled into here, and I turned around. They were late, so I was by myself, right?
Garth had
Oh,
that.
you were here.
Garth had
I was here at all.
Nightmare, like.
I couldn't get through to these ones because he left his phone, or there's a whole thing happened.
Yeah.
They were late, so I was already here, and I was like, "Fuck, am I even in the right place?" And I like looked to my left, and there was a big bouncy castle, and then I looked to my right,
Yes, you're
and
in
there
the right
was a
That's one thing about council estates. It never
Always.
goes a day without a bouncy
bouncy
castle.
castle, you know what I
There's
mean?
always a bouncy castle.
and then there was a wee kid in the middle of the green, like with his trousers around his ankles and his top pulled up. I was like, "Oh no!"
Just feels just ready to
Oh,
like.
no.
Council states.
Fuck's sake. No, I had it. He didn't have nothing out. It was just, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean?
Ah,
Like,
shit.
Fuck's sake.
but you know what I mean? Like, for some reason,
Zoom
at
in on
that
your phone.
age, you're
No,
always
definitely not.
fucking pulling your top up. No,
Yeah,
you know,
yeah.
when you're a wee kid.
Fucking roasting it there today, but
That is like if you have a bouncy castle fucking business, you are landed in council estate.
I tried to find this
I
house.
used to just drive in like a Pokemon, you know, just go, ring the wee alarm and everyone goes, take the one with the obstacle course, please. Spoil a child.
I'll take a
flake in
99.
You know, did you ever have like a bouncy castle or anything like
I
whatever?
don't know.
I don't
See,
think I was
kind of
privileged
like
enough to have a
back when-
bouncy castle.
Back
It was
when we
like
were-
the rich kid
yeah.
of the estate had bouncy castles.
Back when we were kids, I don't think they really existed.
and
I think
trampolines.
The only time you got a bouncy castle is if you went to like the local club
Oh yeah.
or whatever. You know,
Aye.
they
Yeah,
all set a
youth clubs
bouncy
and all.
castle on. Yeah, like a
Yeah,
youth
yeah.
club.
So did you use like let's even the playing field here. Boys Brigade.
Oh fuck, we didn't like not scouts or something.
Yeah,
Nah.
it's like, you know, like initiation into like the UVF.
Oh right, okay. I don't know what our version of that is.
Oh, right,
Just
okay.
just the youth IRA or something.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't exist,
Oh,
does
well,
it?
we just had like a youth club in our state, you know.
Yeah.
It was
It was like a local one.
bit of crack, like
Yeah.
always we fights going on. No.
Oh, I class. I used to work in one, and a traveller swung a pool cue at me one time. And I ducked it, and I was like, "Holy shit, that was impressive!" You know? I ran for my life straight after it. I was like, "Fuck."
Am I Spider-Man?
Yeah, I'm Spider-Man, and then it was the Flash.
Looking at the pool cue in slow motion, like
Yeah. You know, he also, you know, swung it very slowly, so it wasn't like, you know, if you were there watching it, you're like, Jesus Christ, you know, he saw it coming from about fucking.
And you were working there, were you?
Yeah, it was. It was funny. Because there
Or
was
was it
like,
just one of the weekends? Or fucking
no, there was like a drop-in night where they used to have like, you know, like teenagers and stuff come down. And like, you know, so we did like the youth club, which was like, you know, after school club and stuff.
Yeah.
And then there was the like the drop-ins on like a Tuesday night where like they just went, I fucking come down even if you're 20 odd, you know. It was weird if you were going at 20 odd, you know, but you know, it was just
we
so
disco with the 13-year-olds.
Take it down there, take their drugs, like.
The 13-year-olds sell the 20-year-old drugs.
I know. You ever noticed that about drug dealers? Drug dealers are always like, you expect them to be all like shady looking and like, you know, and then you meet them and they're just like hipsters. You know? You ever just run into a drug dealer and they're always just like, you know, they look like they work in IT.
Like an estate agent or something.
Fuck, I've had some bad ones, like.
Oh, have you? Yeah, have you?
Unfortunately, like, yeah, fuck me. I'm for sure. Do you ever get this, right? They're always like, the first couple of times, they're always on time, they text back, they even give you a wee bit more than what you paid for, and then after that, it's like trying to get hold of fucking.
You has too much experience with that.
But they always do it. It's the same fucking pattern, right? And they're like
a review piece.
Can I get whatever? Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They're like, can I get whatever? And then like 3 days later,
are we using the same drug dealer? You know, that Facebook page is like, are we dating the same girl?
yes.
No, I haven't had that problem. I've just used the same guy for a long time. Like,
oh,
I haven't had that problem.
That seems very
reliable.
And it's just like fucking posted through the letterbox, pretty much. You know.
Oh really? See that?
Never seen him.
See that? Like that freaks me out about like letting them know where I live, sort of. Because the second you're like, oh fuck, you know, you owe a bit of money.
Well, that's different, yeah. But the guy he's talking about has just known us since we were kids, like. So it's kind of like.
It's a good lad, yeah. I suppose he's not rocking up to, you know, a load of bags of balaclavas. Using the red one, him in the black one, like. What the fuck? I know. So, what have you any like bigger plans for the podcast? Anything like that?
Fucking right. I don't. It's sort of like it's just a whirlwind, you know. From last August to now, it's like Jesus. It's just a lot bigger in a year than we thought it would be.
Yeah,
like.
it's
for sure. Like,
for sure.
Yeah,
I like
quicker.
I would just like to keep going as far as you can go with anything.
I think
really,
the reason is because people like yourself, you know, everybody gives us the time of day.
Oh yeah.
In this industry, it's like you know, like.
Everybody's
like you
helping
didn't
each
have
other,
to,
you know,
and not nobody that's come on our podcast
had to say yes to it, like,
You know, at the time it wouldn't have gained them anything, yourself included.
And
you know what I mean?
you're the bravest because you're the first person to say yes to four crazy fuckers in balaclavas
in the country.
It was funny because all the comedians were like, you know, they sent a message about it by coming on. I don't know about it and all. I've done some dodgy podcasts in the past and all. And I went, fuck it.
See what I mean?
Like, I'll go down, see what the crack is. I'll drive out to the asshole
Scope
of
it out.
nowhere. You know, to pour
and it
bags
was
of
the
mass.
asshole in the war then.
So thank you for that, doing
No,
that.
fucking absolutely. I think one of the clips that we did actually probably
It's
is
the biggest, yeah.
It's actually
the
it's
car
our
bomb,
most popular clip on YouTube
Fucking
anyway.
wild,
Like,
yeah, so
The one about a car bomb fucking drink.
I know that one did really well. I was so surprised, and I only like stumbled upon it. It was like, oh shit, there's me, and then I looked at it. It was like 10k likes. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, nice.
Strange, it keeps going. Like, I don't know.
It's
just
one
got
of those ones. It does. It has.
in it anyway. Fuck's sake.
I know. Fuck's sake. Sorry about that.
Like, I feel like that's,
We're still fucking up the filming. For
lot of people-
fuck's sake.
a lot of people. I think when you're looking into podcasting, a lot of people think it's going to be, it needs to look perfect because you'll say something like general banter or something.
Yeah.
I can't put like a whole fucking cinema into it. You know?
Yeah,
I
it
seen
does
a
look
photo
nice, doesn't it?
Yeah, they went over. I think they're in Edinburgh or Liverpool.
I've seen that photo.
And Niall had put up a photo.
Set
All
the setup.
I was like, fuck off.
Yeah,
That's a movie set.
It was like
That's a fucking movie set. Like,
fucking wee director walking in there.
Talk about gear envy, like that was
100%.
how much money? Like,
Oh, mate, I was like, Jesus, tax write off.
you can't be sexually attracted to an object.
yeah.
Like, do you know what I'm saying? Like, you really can.
Big ball lighting on.
Fucking right. Like, got me pumping.
I know, for playing them, like, but
Fuck's sake.
have you any like big guests or anything you're planning or?
Well, we had
Whichever will
a big one, like
Oh, yeah,
it
you
was.
probably the biggest.
That's
one.
what I'm saying. Like it wasn't planned.
Downhill from here.
Yeah.
And it was like we picked, we fucked it.
We picked.
We fucked it.
Yeah,
That's
so
it.
yeah,
Yeah,
Shane
but I
came
thought-
on like and
Yeah, but that was, like, how did that originally come about? Then you said
the exact
Same way
it
with
came.
you.
Yeah,
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
literally just messaged him.
Took a
And
chance. And I decided to say yeah.
Yeah. I did a roast bottle there.
I seen some of it. Yeah, with Johnny Boo.
Johnny Bo destroyed me. Like I, for what I did to him as well. I like if it was anyone else, you'd have went, oh, here, Justin's fucking ruined that fella. But for what Johnny did to me, I was like, holy shit.
You done really well, but then Johnny Boo just went right.
Oh yeah, he fucking really did it on
Just started channeling something like.
Nah, I thought it was both class, but I have to say, like, I laughed my head off at that bald cunt joke. Like,
oh yeah, the Brazilian.
holy
Fuck
fucking
me,
hell.
Jesus Christ, that done me in. I was on stage and he said that, and it was like my turn to go, and I couldn't stop laughing. I was like, holy shit, this guy's ruined me. But when we were on stage, I told a joke about Johnny getting his cunt kicked in by someone who fights like a 1920s circus performer, meaning Shane Todd. And then I said Ian Thompson's actually fighting him next, and Ian Thompson only took the fight whenever he seen that he was going up against someone who had been breastfed while his mum was on Slim Fast. But like as I said, that Shane Todd walks in, and I was like, "You haven't been to the pub in a while." Like, why all of a sudden are you just hearing me say this?
I'm sorry.
And then I literally like. Diona Doherty was showing me like the messages in like the big comedians group chat, and she was like like Shane was like, he hadn't even mentioned me or anything. He was like, "Do I fight like a 1920s circus performer?" I was like, "Oh fuck, I have like this
Well, he
guy's
was.
gonna think I'm just hating on him." Like,
he was talking about
the way that you walk.
He was talking about, you know, when you look at yourself back, you think you're class, and then you watch the footage back and you're like, oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We all do it, like, you know what I mean?
I was telling him I was doing like roundhouse kicks in my kitchen one time. So to me, in my head, I was fucking Keanu Reeves, like just in the
To be
Matrix.
honest though, sometimes
Watch
like,
it back. Terrible.
terrible, I know.
That's so funny.
Sometimes I do watch back, I'm like, fuck.
Hey, you know what? I'm getting better.
What?
I'm getting better.
So you're still doing any sort of MMA or anything, or
I just train by myself because nobody's constant do it with me.
fair enough.
So I just in the dark in my kitchen punching a punching bag for hours.
Sometimes his girlfriend just
Sometimes.
surprise her in the night.
No, I tried to get her to hold,
Only
you know,
she's not
mitts
hitting you
for me, like
Oh yeah. Is it like a?
ridiculous.
Yeah.
It was ridiculous. Like,
So you have like a.
It's like, do you know what it is? Just- get out.
We look at Gordon Ramsay at boxing. It's fucking
What the fuck is this? Shit.
No, I don't even want to have sex. Fuck it. Get out. I'm not even
I'm
horny.
not even feeling it.
I'm not even horny anymore.
Can't even hold boxing mitts, you bitch.
That's Jake's foreplay, just like a bit of MMA.
Can't get
Yeah,
hard
come
unless I'm kicking it.
Choke his girlfriend out. And then
Oh shit, I broke it.
Dick or her?
Fucking both.
I know. That's wild shit, man. Jesus Christ. But what actually got you into that? Because obviously we talked about it a wee bit before on yours, but
I think just from falling in love with watching the sport
yeah.
and then wanting to do it and then realizing when I did it, I was like 15% more stable.
Oh yeah,
mentally, you know.
Yeah. I know. I suppose if you're getting like a lot of anger issues out, then you know it sort of works out.
100%. 100%.
I know. So how long have you been doing it or into it or whatever?
Fuck, I've been into it since fucking like 4th year,
Yeah.
but not in the way that I am now. Like
Yeah.
back then, it was like everybody gets a drink and you just watch people punch, and you're like,
Yeah.
you don't know what you're looking at, and then it's
Yeah,
just
it's just fun,
evolved
like.
over years where I've just. It's like a religion
Jake,
to me almost.
Jake, I like Jake's. If you want to watch UFC, don't watch it with Jake. It's terrible.
Definitely.
Because he'll just sit there, watch
Analysing the whole thing.
17 hours of UFC.
Yeah. So I watch from the first fight on the early
Yeah.
prelims right up to the main event.
Jesus.
You know what I mean? So it's
Whereas
like,
I like most of the rest of the world, I just like to watch and have a drink and watch the
Yeah.
fight.
Yeah,
You
fuck
dare
yes,
not
shit.
walk in front of the screen if Jake's watching.
yeah, but that was right. Okay, that was not just me. So that was the McGregor Floyd Mayweather fight.
Oh,
Do you remember
right,
that?
yeah.
And we were all having a drink
Yeah.
and watching it, and this boy got really drunk, right? And then for some reason just kept walking in front of the projector and standing there.
Yeah.
But it wasn't just me. We were all shouting at you, like, you know, we were just like, would you fucking move,
I
like?
thought you were going to be all wholesome about it. You're like, oh, but you were all right, like you know.
Nah.
It wasn't just me, man.
Nah.
You're a fucking dick.
That was so fly, like, and then we shouted at you so much that you kicked the door off the hinges.
David, all right.
That was funny, like.
Jesus Christ, that's so funny.
Aye,
Yeah.
but good story.
I remember sitting up watching the McGregor Aldo fight, and, like bent over to take a drink, sat back up, and it was done. And I was like,
Jesus. Oh,
I'll get it in the highlights. Don't worry.
Yeah, that was mad.
Christ, how
Like,
long was that down for?
that was crazy. I didn't like Connor at that point. I
Oh, did
wanted
you?
Jose Aldo to win, you know,
Yeah,
because at
yeah.
that point he was just a new fighter coming in taking the piss out of one of the best fucking featherweights who ever lived, you know?
Yeah, although, you know, he is a legend, like, but I did have that, like, I was a victim to the whole, oh fuck, he's Irish.
I know.
He's one of us. And
I was too. Like,
he won me over after, but not because of that for some reason.
He's like doing lines of coke off his cat's forehead, and like, I was like, he definitely is Irish.
But it's because I like the sport so much.
Yeah.
And then it was just like this new guy coming in and fucking just slobbering everybody. I was like, what the fuck? Hang on a second. But
he went downhill.
But he proved. Well.
I actually can't wait to see him
Money-wise.
fight again though. He's
Fighting in June.
Who's he
Fighting in June. Michael Chandler.
yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah.
At 170.
Yeah. Fuck me.
At 170. But I think they're gonna like open a 165 division.
Yeah.
And do it for a vacant title. You know, open a new weight division for them.
Have you actually not seen him in interviews recently?
Oh, he's a cokehead, like.
He's like coked up. He's like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
fuck, actually.
100%, like.
Like Lewis Capaldi. You know?
He should speak properly.
That actually took me a wee second.
He's just sitting like Jake Gyllenhaal's all. Yeah, man.
I don't know, he's just chilling out.
McGregor sitting there going, yeah,
He's
I
twitching
just
and shit.
fucking got a little bit.
He's just a coke rack with skin on at this point. Like.
He's a good lad, though. You know, like even
He's hilarious. Like he's very entertaining.
I watch him like complex sneaker shopping videos a lot.
Yeah.
And McGregor was on it with Jake Gyllenhaal after the whole Roadhouse thing, and like, you know, Jake Gyllenhaal being a fucking millionaire actor, you know, the guy was like, these are like $200 or something. He was like, Jesus, $200, you know. And then McGregor was like, and how much are these?
I'll buy the whole shop.
It was like 14 grand. I'll take 2 of them, but I'll give you 13 for them. You know, you're like, Jesus Christ, babe.
Yeah, he spends like a poor man. Like, do you know what I mean?
I know he
I do hate that. Like they're all going in like they don't have money, and they're like, oh, 12 grand for don't know about that.
Fuck up.
I know. And then I watched who was it? I watched one. I can't remember who it was, but they just went in and they were like, Jesus, and then bought like 14 pairs of shoes.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Egypt, by.
Fuck's sick.
I'd love to go on something like that.
That'd be cool.
Yeah, it's like my thing. Like is like my MMA for you is shoes. By
Shoes.
I have like a weird shoe addiction, man.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I think at one point I had like something like 60 odd pairs of shoes that
Yeah.
were all over like 130 quid.
Ooh.
It's something that
broke.
people are into these days. Like
Something you wanted to get into, Garth,
Yeah.
was doing like
oh, I wanted to, you know,
That's
the way
right,
they do
dude.
custom shoes, customized. You've seen them? Yeah,
that's cool. You get like a wee pair of Force Ones and draw a wee deck on them. Or
yeah,
something.
pretty much. I got them Vans canvas ones all white.
Oh, yeah.
I drew taking them.
So what's your favourite pair of shoes?
I have. Well, this is a Craigavon thing more than anything. I think it's
High-tech.
stemmed into me.
Oh, fuck me.
Predator football boots. No, actually, I love these. Are stinking, but I love white Nike Air Max.
Oh,
Yeah, no, they are nice. Like, you know what I mean? I do like them. Like, I like
I
Nikes.
buy like these like religiously, like every 6 months. I do love getting like weird shoes of like loads of Jordans, of loads of like other like Adidas ones and stuff like that.
I'm quite a shoe guy,
So how
but I
much are
wouldn't
they?
have a lot. Like.
These you get these for about 120, but if you get them in any other color, my favorite shoe ever actually, I'll get a photo up of it here. This was, I'll just stick it in Nike or Max. I think it's called like Blue Laser or something.
Did you ever have a pair?
Yeah, I did back in like 2011, and I haven't got them since.
And would you be like, oh, these here, I do know them.
Yeah.
And would you be like, if you got a pair of shoes like that there, you're like, fuck, I'm not even wearing them. They're just
Yeah,
going to sit there.
basically.
Do you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, they're nice.
Yeah, no, they are nice. Like,
So chavvy, like
nice,
they're
nice blue.
They're so smacked up.
But that kind of stuff,
I like
like
'em.
it looks well in
Yeah.
a lot of kind of, you know, like in your sort of chic, you know, it's like chic.
Pretty wild, wasn't it? No, I loved them. I had a pair of them when I was like 11, but I was too stupid to like, and I had like saved up for like months for them and all. You know,
Yeah.
it was like cutting the grass and all. Man, I can have a fiver, you know. And like I bought them, and after like a year of wearing them, I started skating in them, and I don't
They
know. why I was
ripped them to
skating in
shreds,
fucking,
like
yeah,
Air
air
Max.
bubbles and shit. You know, most chavvy thing I've ever done in my life.
The
you know?
highest ollie of all time.
Yeah, and I was like, the front of them sweet, it's all right, you know. It's, they did not last.
No.
Like it was like 3 months, I think, and they were just the whole
yeah,
the whole front
poor
of the
part. Like,
was gone.
Were you
Yeah,
skateboarding for long then?
I've still got I bought like a deck over there. Recently, actually, a cliche deck, just to like because they're cheap, the cliche ones. So yeah, but I was skating for something like maybe from I was like 9 or 10. I was like. probably faded out when I was 17, 18. So.
And can you
We're about the same.
can you still jump on it now? Like?
Oh, I could get on it, like, but it's staying on its station. I was good. I was doing good. I was like, when we were, I love flock ground stuff. Like, see, anytime I
same
came
here,
to, like, I'd see, like, all the guys that I used to skate with were all like, oh, let's get in the ramps and all, and let's get into the bowl and stuff. And every time I would like get on it, I was like, I couldn't even drop in. After years of skating, I couldn't drop
Couldn't
in.
even drop in on flat ground.
That's what I call it, yeah. So we would go like the bridges and stuff in Belfast, and they'd be all in the bowl going up around it and all, and I was just over in the corner on my own, just with a bottle of water or something, just doing flat ground tricks.
Yeah.
But I love doing stuff like that. It was
Who was your man?
ever skate
Rodney
St. Anne's?
Mullen.
Rodney Mullen.
Is that
yeah.
it?
Yeah, he was great.
He's a legend.
Oh, he was like my favorite of all
Yeah.
time.
He's
he's
class.
him and
some flat ground shit like.
Luan Oliveira, I loved.
Don't know
He's
that
a
one.
Brazilian skater, and he used to do all like downhill stuff.
Yeah.
Like bombing hills and he'd be going down a hill at like 80 mile an hour doing.
I think I
fucking
do know
tray
who
flips
that
and
is.
shit.
I think I do know who that is.
He was wild for it, by and
Oh, we know, show me.
Ryan Shackler and all. He was good, but
Ryan Shackler's fucking.
he got like too big, when
Yeah.
and it's
Yeah,
still
that was like
good,
hype skater,
Yeah,
wasn't
he got
it?
Bam-
Almost?
Bam or
he's
Jerry Big,
really good,
Yeah,
but he's like,
Bam or something.
yeah, he's like next thing you know, he's
But he
sponsored
is-
by Red Bull and
But
stuff.
he is fucking really good.
Oh,
Like,
he was great.
You know
Oh,
what I
he's
mean?
still
He still
actually
is.
really good. He's doing a lot of competitions and shit,
Yeah.
winning them now. Like
Oh no, he's great. Like I think he hurt himself there a few years ago and he was like out of it for a while, but he's back now. But I fucking loved it. Like
There was such a scene for it, like back
Yeah.
back in the day.
I
Like
was gonna say,
there
like,
was
such a
fucking-
product of his time.
There was
and it
hundreds and
classic.
hundreds of us. Like we used to go up to Belfast every Saturday, and like Jesus, there was
Yeah.
there was a good 500 of us at some points. Like
when would you say you were skating?
by 2006.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
2000.
Before that,
Five,
maybe?
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
4, 5,
skating,
6, yeah, maybe.
13, 14 sort of era. So
Yeah.
I was
And
sort
would
of
you
like-
have skated the waterfront?
No, whenever we were doing it, it was just either because again we're from here, so it was just
Yeah.
that's why I was good at flock ground, because all you could do was flock around here. Or, like you would go over to like Rushmere Shopping Centre and torture the life out of the security guards and stuff. But I was like learning how to do like an inward heel right before I like stopped, and I was just like, I'm too fat and old for this now. Like so, yeah,
It catches up.
It
Like
was like my knees.
I wasn't a ski. I was a
I would
rollerblader.
never step on a skateboard.
I know. I was a rollerblader. Like
rollerblader.
that was
You're the gay one.
yes.
Fucking Tron.
Yeah. With a wee hat and all on.
That's fucking
No, I'm telling you, rollerblades were big in 2006, right? Inliner. It was aggressive
There was
skating.
4 of yous, right?
There was like
There
4
was
of us.
actually like 3 or 4.
We were
You hated
cool.
people on Heelys, man. You're like, you just think you're on
Yeah.
rollerblades.
Do you ever see those soap shoes?
Yeah.
Remember those?
Oh, for
Oh,
fuck's
Jesus.
sake.
What was like your favorite thing to do? Did you have like a thing, or was skateboarding it? Like whenever you
When we were that age.
Yeah,
But
like,
yeah, that was it.
skateboard.
It was
was it?
skateboarding and then drinking
And
after.
heavy metal
drunk
music.
after.
They all just went in tandem with each other, like
exactly.
skateboard.
Ours was
Just skate all day and then
yeah.
get blocked.
You always there was like factions of skateboarders, wasn't there?
Yeah.
There was, like,
Oh,
you had your
different
heavy
groups.
metal ones.
Oh, yeah.
You
Groups.
probably had like your fucking
There was people that didn't even skate. They were
Hipster
just part of the
ones,
group,
yeah.
and they just
Yeah, you
came
had,
and
like-
sat at the sidelines.
yeah,
Yeah.
and there was
Shout
they
about.
were always the ones that listened to like rave music out loud. They would just be sitting there. You'd be trying to like skate. There's a load of guys smoking weed or something. And you hear fucking
Start
just like,
fights.
you know.
BMXers as well. There was like a wee faction of BMXers as well.
Yeah, Goths loved it. Didn't
And
they?
God-
never
God-
did it. Never stood on a piece of wood once,
Nope.
but fucking they loved being in a skate park.
Something,
Didn't they?
something that's really famous now that you would have just got your fuck kicked in with scooters.
Yeah,
Like, say if you had a
Oh,
rocked
you
up in
couldn't
a
be
scooter
seen
back
on a
then, like
scooter, like,
you would have just.
that was the thing.
The scooter be wrapped around your head.
Park and, you'd be at the skate park and someone would be on a scooter and you'd be like, "Fucking
Yeah.
get the wee dick,"
Yeah.
it's pure racism.
If you're
Yeah.
over
Definitely.
6 years old, fuck you.
I know
On a
exactly.
scooter, like,
Yeah.
isn't it?
But even at that, it would always be like a wee kid in a scooter, and like he would like go in front of you and like near kill you, and his dad would be like, "What are you doing?"
But
And
now
you'd be
they're
like,
yeah.
"Fuck off."
Now
Are
they're
you
so
for real?
popular.
Yeah, exactly. Like, watch where you're going. I was standing still. Like,
There were like
fuck.
fucking marks all around your shins. I haven't moved in 5 minutes. Yeah, imagine getting kneecapped by a scooter. That's how the row really get you.
Did you ever get the fucking scooter in the shin leg?
Terrible,
Yeah,
isn't it?
fuck that.
It's
Oh,
so
it's
funny.
bad.
But
What a
imagine, like,
skateboard, yeah.
the row's like, we're all out of bullets, big man, but got this, and they just kick
The
it.
scooter. Get the child scooter. He'll know all about it.
You'll not be joyriding again, will you?
Right, that's it. Get the scooter.
I loved it. Like, but yeah, like skating was like the fucking the shit back in the day.
was.
Like,
So what was your best trick you could do? Flat
Yeah.
ground then?
I loved anything to do with a big spin. I don't know why. It was
I love
just-
big spins too.
Yeah, like that's I remember because this guy who had been skating for like 20 years or something, sponsored skater that was just down and stuff, came down and asked
What was his
me-
name? Do you know?
Oh fuck, I can't even.
So we probably know him.
Yeah, it was like
Paddy Lynn.
again. It was like 10 years ago. So
Remember Paddy Lynn?
Paddy Lynn.
I
Connor Lynn?
I know
Connor
of the
Lynn.
name.
But they're Brors, aren't
I think so. Yeah.
We naming people.
But that's just famous skaters now.
Yeah.
They're just famous sponsored skaters.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Famous skater, is it?
Paddy and
They're-
Connor were
they're
sponsored. Yeah.
Sponsored, like.
Yeah, they were sponsored.
That's weird. Yeah, but no, like I can't remember his name, but he was a good lad. He was dead on, and we were all having a game of skate. Did you ever play a skate?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Loved it.
And I was I was holding on for dear life, like like every trick this guy was pulling out, I was like, holy shit, I was shit. I was always shit at kickflips, man. Kickflips were fucking dire to me.
Funny enough,
it's like the second thing you
it's
learn.
like 1 month you could do something, and then the next month you can't do that.
Exactly.
You can't do it the same way.
It was
I
just
was
all
just
together shit. Like,
Yeah.
you do a few wee things like kickflip, heel flip,
Yeah.
maybe a 360 flip, fucking, that would.
Yeah.
But other than that, really, like,
Exactly.
I was
I was
mediocre, like.
I get you. That's what I mean. I was just good at flock around anything else. I was good at like. Maybe if there was like a wee ledge or something, you could like, do a wee grind on it or something.
I was really good at flap grind on the rollerblades, so
I would have going straight.
You
Holy
were
shit.
pretty good though, both of you. You know what I mean?
I mean, what do you like? What's the trick to that? Staying on your feet, like.
here.
Yeah, it's quite difficult.
Now there was a lot to it. It sounds stupid, like, but
It's
like,
just really.
No, I
Well,
genuinely am not like. I think like.
Well, one of our cousins was a really good skater.
Oh, here we go.
Really good rollerblader. Like,
Yeah.
I mean, amazing.
he fakey 720 St Anne's step. You remember St Anne's?
Yeah.
Feature up there.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
First go,
Fakey
like
720,
Fakey
that was
720,
fucking
first go.
Amazing. Like, I think it's on YouTube.
Yeah. Fuck me.
yeah.
Fakey 720 St Anne's. I think it's on YouTube. Like,
Is that so? Vicky.
It's Reggie's.
No idea who this person is, like,
whole
but
video,
he
like,
he
fucking no shit in it.
done this years ago.
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it was just a legend
We've
around
never
Belfast.
met this person.
Don't know who it is though.
Is that it?
That's it.
He looks like, as long as he looks like a fruit, let me see. Yep, that's him. There. That's him.
I
There.
mean, he's videoed it through a fucking.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this
Where
was
they
a
used to get
long
the
time
moon.
ago, like,
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
long time ago.
I remember it being a sketchy land,
Bro.
like, but I
17
tell
years
you,
ago.
We're old.
Oh fuck me.
Bit sketchy, like, but
Oh.
Oh yeah, that fella. I could just tell by like the outfit and the hair. I was like, oh, he's a rollerblader.
Yeah.
that's
We don't even
He's
know.
gay.
I mean, we don't even know if he existed. He used to just come out of nowhere and like do a trick and then rollerblade off. Who was that?
Who was that?
Disappeared in thin air.
Nobody knew. Like.
All you heard was, all you seen in the distance was just his wee light up shoes. Just,
and like this, just
Did you ever try St. Anne's?
No, fuck.
No.
Like, I think the highest I had ever done was probably like 5 or 6 steps. It was,
yeah.
again, it was like the one at Bridges, like whenever you're walking into the skate park, there's them steps there. Like that was the highest I'd ever done, and even that was just like an ollie off it, or like a 180 or something. That was it. But everything else was like fuck, anything further, not your mental. My
Same
mate
here,
used
like.
to be able to ollie over about anything. Car was coming at him. He was
Yeah, we had this one guy, and like he could just ollie
Hi.
high. As, like that was. He just had this pop. It was just like.
Yeah. Exactly.
You know what I mean? It was almost slow motion. Like he fucking hell.
David actually done
like 8 decks or something before.
Yeah, David done some
Something crazy.
mad shit. The best thing David ever done was there was a set of steps in our town that was sort of popular. What was it, 7 set?
Aye.
And he put on a blindfold and like literally just told us to go jump now, and he done the set blindfold. It was class. Look,
Jeez.
Why would you do that?
don't know.
Fun.
She just had the idea to
That's
do
like
it.
Ali Bilal
And
shit.
he landed it like it was
It's like,
sweet.
oh, so how can we kill ourselves today?
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
That was the goal. Like.
I loved pop shove a
It's all
tail
about the
grabs.
fucking
I
chaos,
always tried that down things like
To be
I
honest,
tried it
a
down
lot
St. Anne's,
of
so
my skating days
didn't land it.
were worrying that he was going to die. Like not even when he was skating, he was just climb
Yeah,
shit.
it's like
Just used to be
"Oh,
on
no."
the roofs and stuff, and I was like,
You were just
David,
like, oh no!
yeah, I was like, brother.
Just you just
Shitting
rolling
off
on
the
the
top of rooftops.
Or just doing something where like we're gonna get in trouble.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Just like stop it, please.
Yes. I just want to rollerblade.
The amount of time.
But then again, I was down for fucking doing all that stupid shit too. Like the for some reason damage was fun then.
Yeah,
Like
that's
breaking
exactly.
shit that like
Yeah,
now you'd be
hurt
like,
yourself.
oh, that cost someone money. Like fuck's
Oh,
sake,
right.
like you know.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I broke collarbones and everything skating.
Oh, I broke my collarbone. It's not nice. Like
my whole back. I think my back hasn't been right since skating as well. So
it's one of those
I think it
ones.
fucked my knees up.
Yeah.
You know.
wild shit, but it's crazy.
Yeah,
I loved it. like,
sure.
Collarbone was one of the bones one of our that cousin broke when he was a kid, and it was one of them things I was like, oh, I would hate to break that. That's one of the bones I never want to break, and I broke it.
Yeah.
Oh, it was terrible.
Mine's still like you can like. I'm not gonna sit and make you all feel it. but, like,
Did yours heal like this?
Yeah, basically.
mine,
so there's
yeah.
like a big like dent out of
Yeah,
mine.
mine too.
It's
Mine
fuck good. Yeah, I hate it. Like whenever it's like cold weather, I'm like, oh.
What's here? I've never broke nothing.
You know, I have to put the CS table. I have to put like a wee cover over it because I used to just sit and stab it with knives.
Get out your aggression.
As you do.
It's sort of
My
gone.
mom's not making turkey
Like
dinosaurs tonight.
It's all like knife marks in it all.
To be honest, there is something very fucking satisfying about driving a knife into the table. Like,
Jesus.
I
I
know.
thought you were going to say something else there.
Where you like stand
I
up
was
right?
gonna. I was thinking something else, but I just turned it into a table.
Yeah, let's get dark. Do you think you can murder someone?
No.
Yeah, no, you could.
Yeah, fuck
Okay.
depends.
By accident. On
Physically,
accident.
you could murder somebody.
I could, but would I?
Like what
Is the
would,
question.
What would push you to the point of like you're willing to
Well,
go-
Not much.
self-defense. If you're going to murder, if you're trying to take my life, then fair enough, and you're not going to stop.
yeah,
You know what I mean? That would be it.
Oh, that would
Or
be-
someone like in Asda
Yeah.
cuts you in line.
Or just, you know them people when they're in line and they don't actually just buy their shit and leave and they start
One of those cheeky
chatting
bastards,
fucking
yeah,
shit.
bastards.
They don't,
Yeah.
they don't fucking listen.
Oh,
They're
start just
like
talking to the
right
person in the till
chill
while you're
on-
behind you. And like, I don't have anywhere to be, but I don't want to be here.
Aye.
So let's go.
Or when you're in like Tesco's at the self checkout.
But no, I honestly don't think I could. Could you?
I'd like to think I wouldn't, but I feel like like there's times it's like when I'm in traffic or something.
Yeah.
Aye.
And like a BMW will cut in front of me, and I'll scream at the top of my lungs that I'll murder his children in front of him.
So,
Yeah,
so if you
shit
had
like that.
a gun in front of you, probably not the best idea.
Oh, probably.
I don't know,
like,
though.
If I was American, gee, I'd have been in jail.
Well, they do
years
say,
ago.
right, like, this is a wee bit the other way because it's murdering yourself.
If you could kill yourself, you could kill others.
I was saying dentists.
Why not do both?
Well, dentists are at the top because it's
Dentists
readily available.
and I think
Police officers.
police officers and
Vets are
people.
number two.
Yeah, vets
Vets are number 2.
are the highest suicide rates because they just have. It's not the jobs are bad or anything like that. It's just
Yeah.
they're like.
They have
The drugs are
easier-
readily available.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
if you're a dentist
Yeah.
and you're sitting there at 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna fucking kill myself. How could I do it? They can just
Easily.
go to their own practice, open the
Jesus.
drawer, and get whatever drugs they want to kill themselves.
Like, why would that make it easier though? You know,
I suppose it just does, doesn't it? Though?
Because you got
It's
it
more
accessible,
A
more
load of
accessible,
McLeans
not
in here,
easier.
like, you know, fucking-
Right enough, you could. I mean, if you thought about it, like you can
Yeah.
kill yourself.
You could
Yeah.
crock like you could
Pretty
wrap
easily.
leads around your
It's always
neck
readily
and then
available.
wrap the leads around something on the floor and gator roll
Oh,
until you can't breathe no more. Death roll yourself to death.
I always this is so depressing, but I always said it was it's fucked up. I always
How
said,
you'll kill yourself.
if I was to that, like I'm not going to, you know, but,
Aye.
like, as he said,
We will
before he
never
died.
kill ourselves, right?
Do you
We will
want us
never
to
kill
ring
ourselves,
somebody?
do you understand?
Right, get his man. Is it serious?
If it happens, it's murder.
Exactly. I've said some fucked up shit in this
You know what I
podcast.
mean?
If I die, Shane Todd did it. He finally got me. It's like Drake with XXX Tentacion.
He beat the fuck out of you like a 1920s.
I don't fucking
just
fight
came
like a
up-
1920s circus
Put
fucking
him up there.
performer.
Aye, oughta.
Fucking started nodding yes at him. He was hitting me that fast. But yeah, I always thought it would be like if it was to like happen. Like, I feel like a nice way to do it would just be in the bath.
Yeah.
But then I was
What
thinking,
do you mean? But what
Doing
in the
what?
bath?
In the
Candles.
bath.
no, like just
Wank
have a
yourself to
nice way-
death.
Drown yourself? Like just slip under the water? And
If even like just maybe whatever you're going to do, maybe you know. Like take a load of fucking like pills or something,
Aye.
like, whatever. Just hop
That's
in the
probably the way to
bath.
do it.
But I don't
Just
know
get
if
high
that
as
would
fuck
be
and
good.
then
Just fucking
pass
slip
out.
silently into the bath.
maybe hair. Then like. Would it be bliss or would it be like, you know, would an overdose be fucking horrifying?
Could be
You know what I
quite
mean?
bad. Like,
Like a really
I reckon
bad
a
trip.
good way to
Like a
go
bad
would
trip
literally
almost and
be
feeling sick
a
and all
bullet
that
to the
shit.
head. Like,
Fuck yeah.
Bullet to the head would be
Bullet to
mine.
the
Like,
head.
But
Like,
but we
get
could
really
survive that
drunk,
too, I
get,
suppose.
yeah, in the bath,
know what I mean?
nice, get high as fuck, get really drunk, and then
In
just
the
like,
bath?
Bullet
Shoot
to the
yourself in the head in the bath?
Yeah.
That'd
You don't
be
want to
fucked
leave.
up.
blood just goes down the drain.
That's
You don't wanna leave
fucked.
mess for nobody.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Easy
Right.
clean up. That's
hell.
the only reason I.
Put your head in the sink.
the only reason I don't want to die or kill myself is just the cleanup would be wild for
Not fair
everyone.
I ever fight, just burn the house down.
I just know, because I was saying, I'm like, would I get in the bath? And I'm like, but everyone would see my dick then, you know?
They're gonna see it regardless.
Yeah, true. I mean, like, you know, you don't want like a family member fighting you and seeing you.
For fuck's sake, Justin, you haven't killed yourself, have you? It's fucking what
He's fucking ruined the fucking tank.
And I have to see your dick.
fuck's sake.
Have you got a toothbrush to get the blood out of the grout here?
Britain's Got Talent's on. I'm not doing nothing until that's over.
Oh,
Fuck
fuck it. Wait till the ambulance comes.
us. He just finds you and just like, nah, leave that for after.
Well, then
I'm
maybe
not
the best thing to do
pretending
is to just like just walk out to sea.
Yeah, I'd like a sea death would be class.
Just walk away.
It'd be
out to sea.
horrific as well.
And just float out to sea.
Apparently, that's the way. Like drowning is the most peaceful way to die. You know.
Yeah,
So they're saying
yeah, so
Twilight.
they're saying, and others say it's agony,
Yeah.
you know. But
I don't know.
pass
Do you
out?
ever take a wee time? Do you ever take a drink of water and breathe in by mistake, and then the water goes into your lungs a bit, and you near fucking cough yourself to death, and it really hurts?
Well,
Yeah.
Imagine that, but for a long time.
Right.
it's not
the
because you
water.
pass out when you drown. People have
You'll
nearly drowned
You'll pass out before you
Before you
like,
even-
die.
yeah,
Like
yeah.
so.
Aye, before you die, but
Like I feel like that would be like a nice way you just sort of like drift off, you know. But I mean, like the initial panic of like the whole fucking
like not being able to
Yeah.
breathe. Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
I tell you the easiest way to die:
right.
Titanic submarine.
Oh yeah, the one just
That's easy.
implosion
For
down
a
there.
while.
1 minute you're just there, and then
Yeah.
next just soup, you know.
Just get on.
And not Stephen Campbell, you know. But yeah, like I feel like that would be like a, you know, you just compact me real quick, you know.
Yeah, just do it like,
Oh yeah, way, like,
Just shout a racial slur or something before I go, just to fucking get it out of me.
and even here it's under.
And then, you know, because what are we going to do? Cancel it?
right, bring him back.
We're going to cancel this fucking liquid here, you know.
They fucking done it to Michael Jackson.
He was shouting racial slurs as he was.
Cancelled after death, like.
I know, imagine. Fucking, what's that about? See that? No,
You can't defend yourself.
Exactly,
Yeah.
yeah.
Leave it
I know
alone.
when I find metal, there's a rapper called Juice WRLD. I don't know if he's into rap music.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
He sampled a Police song.
Right.
What was the song called? Heart Shape or Shape of My Heart or something? Or
Oh, yeah,
Juice WRLD sampled that for like one of his biggest songs, Sting, being Sting. You know, he fucking did sting him. He literally like sued him like for like I think it was like fucking $2,000 a day or something. Like every time that song got played in the radio, Juice WRLD was like, fucking turn it off. He fucking hear it.
Jesus, like paying child support.
So
Fuck
he was
me.
suing him like fuck for ages, and then he died.
Yeah.
And instead of Sting going, he's dead now, we'll fucking, you know
Your
what?
family will take on your debt.
Literally,
Pay
that's what he
me.
did. He
Where's
was
my
like,
money?
Where's our Jared's da? Where's his mad? You fucking strap
You've
out
took
here,
on,
you know?
yeah, you've took on your son's debt.
I swear to God. And I
Fuck
was
you,
like,
pay me.
Sting.
Fuck you, pay me.
exactly, you know?
I like the police.
I mean, get your bread, like, but like, fuck me, like,
I know,
a dead
that's a bit-
man's family just
that's
going after
crazy,
him,
like.
yeah. And just saying nothing about it. He was like, they'll take it on, sure. It's like,
He had enough money, that man.
I feel like, see, once you're dead, like, I feel like that's you squared up, you know.
Yeah,
like,
squared
that's
up
it.
with
Yeah.
fucking.
With everything,
Yeah.
you
And
know,
And he did write Roxanne, so
whether you murdered somebody, whether you owe money when you're dead.
that's
Just
it
go
done.
right
Yeah,
out
it's
to-
done.
it's
Like,
in
You and God now.
I know, because that's what I mean. If you like religion and stuff, you believe in God and stuff, then it's like they're going to judgment then, you
Yeah,
know.
they're
So, or if you don't, then they're just the lights are off. So
Pineapples up the arse.
you know, so, yeah. that was little Nicky, wasn't it?
it was indeed.
I'm
Ow.
busy at 2:00. I got to shove a pineapple up Hitler's ass.
Choosing the wee small one.
9.
No, that's funny. I love how we were like skateboarding, yeah. Anyway, death. No, but that's like the same thing. Like I got my car repossessed there not too long ago. That's why I pulled up to your house in a fucking
By
Jeep. It was my
poltergeist or-
ma's. Yeah.
Right,
Aye,
okay.
it was repossessed.
It was
It was a
already.
second ghost death.
Fuck me.
But literally, the car got repossessed.
David joke.
That's a fucking shit joke.
Sorry.
You can have that one for free.
Fucking hell. Cut that out.
Comedy sketch.
Cut that out. The fuck. We're joking.
My car got repossessed, and then they were like, "All right, we took the car. You still owe the debt." And I was like, "You took the car?
Oh, fuck.
That's
That
the
happened to
money
me.
gone."
Yeah,
I
that
was
happened to me
"That's
too.
the fucking end end of it.
Yeah.
You're like
Crying, like, I'm sure.
Right, we'll have the car and you're still going to pay for it.
Yeah, and you know what to do? They sell the car for more money, and you
Yeah,
still owe them money.
Exactly.
It's
That's what fucked me up. I was like, and then I seen the car like 2 weeks later. Someone else was driving it.
That's why I don't.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
that's
just come to
fucking
fucking
flash.
take your car.
Fuck.
I was like, I see you driving around.
I fell for the bait.
Fuck you. It was like I cocked by my own car. You know. It's like, you know.
That is bad,
when
actually.
like the girl leaves you for a new man. Like, you know, it's like, fuck me, Jesus. I was fuming. Same
Cheating.
number plate, and I was like, could I key that?
Dump.
And I was like, oh, it's not their fault. Like,
Just got to be like, that's my fucking car. Give it back.
I killed them. I would've killed them. Whenever the wee repossession man came to like collect the car, I was at work and I had the car with me at work, and he like came up and he was like walking up that alleyway, and my mum was walking out to her car, and he was like, "Oh, is Justin here? Is the car? Is this whatever the address is?" And he was like, my mum was like, "Yeah, why?" And she was like, "Oh, he's here. I'm here to collect the Fiesta there." And my man kicked off at him in the middle of the street. "You're not fucking taking his car, you rat fucking yeah!" Just went pure smacked out on him, you know. Just taking the earrings out, no fucking.
Slip her off.
Class.
You know.
That happened to me as well. But I didn't have my car where it was supposed to be,
Yeah.
where they thought it was going to be, and they rang me up, and I was like, "Oh, I don't know if I should answer, you know,
Yeah.
because I need the car for a while."
It's funny.
And they were like, "No, we're just coming up to talk to you, mate." They got me like, "We're just coming up to talk for a wee minute. That's it. That's all, mate."
You got
I was
got
like,
that easy?
I
Like,
just wanna talk to you. I just
okay.
wanna talk
they
to you.
never want to just talk.
Yeah, I was like, "Oh, they can have we chat?" Well, I'm like, "That's all right." And they came up. They knew what they're doing. Parked the fucking truck right behind my car, so I couldn't go anywhere.
You couldn't run away.
That's it. I was like, "Take it."
I mean, were you really going to try and run?
Not really. Like, you know, like fucking GTA.
Because they wouldn't be allowed to physically stop you. You could literally just slowly get into your car and turn it on and be like,
Years later.
It's like, you know.
know what I mean? They can't,
it's like,
they're not the
You'll
police.
never get
Like,
me. The roller skates pop out of the bottom of the shoes.
Go catch it. Fucking anti-repossess shoes.
that's why I just fucking buy shitty fucking cars. Fuck it.
Yeah, that's why I'm.
Because I know that's what would happen to me.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing fucking 3 podcasts at the minute. Like, car needs to be bought outright.
Oh, fucking right.
The credit score is gone. Like, you
Oh,
know.
I fuck mine
terrible.
has been destroyed for years.
Same.
I just buy everything outright now. I was like,
Yeah, you have to.
fucking new
Yeah,
laptop.
we have to.
Yeah.
Sometimes I will convince my partner to be like, "Yo, get a wee bank loan," and then I'll not pay that back.
But
as
you
well.
shouldn't. You shouldn't do that.
your
Do you know what I
credit
mean?
score.
Yeah, yeah,
Come on, you know, join me.
Come on
Join
over
me
to the
in-
fucking
Join
dark
me in
side.
debt.
Like,
Sting
terrible.
knocks on the door.
Fuck's sake.
No, where's he from? He's like from London or something. isn't he?
Sting, aye.
Yeah, he's like, I heard the 4 brothers have been playing my music. He's Liverpool now.
He's a Beatle.
He's a bit
It was John Lennon coming back from.
That's who repossessed your
That
Beatle.
is.
Fuck's
I know.
sake.
Have you ever had anything fucked up like that happen before? Like you said, you got the car. Have you ever had anything where you're just like, gutted
Oh,
over it,
loads.
you know? Like, just a-
Jake has plenty of fucking my life's shite stories. Like, yes, every fucking day, Jake's just
sacked
like,
from a job.
"Would
or
you hear what
anything.
happened to me?"
The same, like in the same year, I got
When?
Every day.
like I got sacked from a job, and that's what basically happened. I went like full time with comedy for like 6 months,
Yeah.
and was just constantly broke all the time. And then I couldn't pay the car off, and then there was a whole fucked up thing, and it was like within the space of like a year, it was like lost my job, lost my car.
Well,
fucking,
So much bad
you know,
luck.
got like
Well,
someone fucked my
just
car in
this
front of me.
morning, right?
Everybody hates you.
That's more you problem, not
Well,
me.
yeah,
Like,
but
so go fuck yourself.
still, that's what I'm saying.
All the
So-
comedians fell out. With, you know?
Fuck yourself.
Just this morning, we meant to leave the house at 10.
Yeah.
Well, I did leave the house at 10. I got Martin, went got David, and then shit came a knocking at my
It really did,
Door.
like, didn't it?
because I had spicy food last night. I shouldn't have like
Oh,
Literally came out.
the back door.
Back diarrhea.
Yeah. Well, there it was.
Walking
Crack.
out.
Dr. Irea.
And then
He's Jewish.
Ira.
so I went back to the house.
You got a fucking shit.
Hey,
Hey, but it's going to cost you some money, huh? My sugar.
this shit, man.
Sugar.
Yeah, so you'd fucking you'd a bad.
Oh,
this morning,
a bad time in the toilet. Then we were halfway out of our town, and I was like, forgot my phone.
Oh, really?
It's like, for fuck's
And
sake.
then-
The dress and all's on it.
And then we were waiting on Martin trying to get out of the fucking shop
Smart
Yeah,
tea.
because he.
Big
went
man
in for a
flying,
cup of
and then we
coffee.
went in.
He came
and
out
we
with everything.
back, and the fucking music was playing. We're like, where the fuck's this music coming from? It's on the radio. We're like, Jesus, what the fuck's going on?
And then I had
fucking
to get my,
car went from us. We had to stop.
I had to get my
Yeah,
tire
almost
changed as
crashed.
well.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's about a fucking murder.
It's a fucking mad morning. Like.
Jesus.
Man, dude.
I just got in my car, smoked a joint, drove here, and was here for 11.
You had a fucking great morning, cunt.
Well, it wasn't great when I got here and you weren't here, and then I was trying to messages and it wasn't going through, and then I seen like a message being like, I shit myself, we're gonna be late. I was like,
I love how you woke up to like fucking pure hell. And like Jay was like, you know,
Yeah.
he was like, you know, at the start of like Avengers Endgame when like Thanos is just having a wee lovely
Aye,
morning,
that's it.
cooking some breakfast.
yeah,
and
that's
all.
exactly how I got up.
Walking around
I
the
strained
field.
the French press. I made coffee in the French press this morning as I rolled my joint. You know,
And then
I was humming and everything. It was
Me,
class.
David and Martin, come and cut your head off. Just
with shit.
Fuck's
an
sake.
axe made of shit.
But yeah,
Which
that's
you
what-
metaphorically
Or
did
it
to
would be
me.
a dreidel made of shit. Jewish.
Did you ever watch the Big Les show?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's great.
Is it
Yeah.
like the final
Class,
season
like.
a lot of like? It
Funny, we were
starts
just
off
talking
with,
about that the other day.
Oh really?
Yeah, we were,
fucking,
yeah, sure.
fucking dickhead. But I fucking love it. Like, I thought I was waiting on you becoming a fucking man, Quentin. But,
I need to watch it. Like, I've only watched bits and pieces
Oh,
over
really?
the years. Like,
Fucking
swear-
Glentown.
I watched it all the way through. But
Same.
It's 6 hours long. in
It's
total.
so good, isn't it?
Yeah, and
I
like,
done it on
it's-
mushrooms.
Yeah, fuck me. It starts off like such shit quality,
Yeah.
and then by the end the animation's like
Bro,
so much better.
He done see that whole first season. He done
Yeah.
it on the touchpad of the
Yeah,
laptop on
I
on
think
point. Like
the wee
Jesus
mini documentary
Christ, like
where he was like
Seeing.
the keypad on like the fucking laptop
Yeah.
was like wore down to a
Yeah.
knob. Like it was like,
crazy, like
it was like he really went through that fucking thing.
crazy, like so well done, like.
but
I just watched the first season there like last week.
oh really? Yeah.
Funny enough.
Oh, it's so good. See,
Isn't it so good?
The last season starts off with him just having like he's doing the same thing. We like French press coffee, rolling. a wee
That's what I was
joint
talking about. Yeah,
and then
that was
like
a
fucking
reference.
jumps out the
Oh,
window.
yeah.
The tuba jumps out
So
the window.
fun.
That's like the first
That
episode
big
too.
yellow
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
things and all
That's
of
the
it.
first episode of that season. You know, he's just chill. Like
The funny. Did you watch the
watch it all.
the saucy show?
Yeah, watched it all, like.
Saucy
The
Sasquatch.
Sasquatch.
Man, I genuinely there's a shot in that I think is pure comedic genius, where like they're like interrogating him.
Yeah.
And like they're, you know, he's like, oh, I don't fucking know. I was just in the fucking mountain. You know, there was another part where he goes, he wakes up after like a million years
Yeah.
after getting so stoned.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wakes up after like on a whole fucking apocalypse.
Yeah.
And he just wakes up. and it's
Dinosaurs have been and went. Like
like, his scissors have been fossilized. And he goes, oh no, my scissors. He's like, I fucking hate when that happens. When your scissors fossilized.
That's brilliant.
it's so good. Like,
They just shot with their interrogating
it's so
him.
good.
And he's just like, he's in the middle of the interrogation. He just hasn't a clue what's going on. And it's obviously like set in like the 1940s. or
Yeah,
whatever
yeah,
it
yeah.
is.
It's like he is Roswell.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
so it's like the 60s. And they're like, you know, oh, what the fuck is this? And oh, he's a fucking, it looks like a big monkey and stuff. And then they're like, the girls are interviewing him and he just disappears. And she goes, what the fuck? Where'd he go?
He turned around, his hand on his shoulder.
And it's the shot where his hand goes in his shoulder and cuts his face. And he goes, hey man, you got a glass of water?
It's so fun.
And they all just start screaming and shooting all around.
It's so good. Like
That's
And then they're
brilliant.
all chasing him out and they're like running after him, looking for him and stuff, and he's just at the wee water machine. I swear to God.
Oh, that's brilliant.
So when he picks up and he goes, oh no, me scissors.
Tony, hey Tony, where the fuck you go, Tony?
Yeah,
That's
I
amazing.
swear, like it's genuinely some of the best shit I've ever
I swear to God,
I'm gonna have to watch it,
So
like,
fuck,
it's
you need to
so
watch it
good.
from
I know,
start
I
to
know.
finish. You know.
I'll start with Big Les show and then I'll go on
Yeah,
to
100%.
Sassy.
Yeah.
It's all there in order, you know.
And
And
then
then,
even-
the Donnie and Clarence show. Have you watched
I
that?
haven't
now?
watched it yet, but I've watched
Holy
the
fuck.
the
good,
Nolan
is it?
show. Mike
The Nolan, yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
But
It's
Clarence
just Mike
might
Nolan.
actually be my fucking favorite character.
Oh,
now.
really?
I swear to God, he's so fucking funny. Oh, I'm bedded in the skin.
Oh, I'm terrible pain. It's fucking great.
Really good. Like
No, there's the like the shot as well in like the third season or like the final season, whatever it is, third or fourth, and whenever the thing jumps through the window at him, and he's like,
Yep.
you know, Quentin comes out and he's like, Dad, what the fuck? And he's like sitting with a hose around his neck, and he goes, get a sword, Quentin, turn the fucking hose on.
he pops his head off.
I fucking love it. Like that final season made me cry. Like
Yeah.
see at the fucking end of it. Like
Swear to God.
I was like watching it, and I was like for like I've had grandparents cry.
There was a couple of parts got. There's a couple of parts got me. Like, do you know what I mean?
That's fucking
I think,
beautiful.
I think like comedy is probably the thing that makes me cry the most because
Oh really?
when you're watching something that's supposed to be funny, but then they get heartfelt somewhere, it's
Oh,
like
yeah.
takes you.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like,
Like-
Yeah,
Like Ricky Gervais,
I think
like,
that's
expected, yeah.
as well,
like,
isn't it? To, like, get your
everything
guard
Ricky
down.
Gervais does, it's meant to be a funny thing, but there's always something like in Derek when the dog dies and stuff.
Yeah.
You're just like, holy fuck. I was
Oh,
crying-
Derek,
crying my
Jesus
eyes out, like-
Christ! I was there was not even just that. There were
Afterlife
so
as well,
many
like,
episodes.
Afterlife as well. Like that.
that one always gets me. You ever watch the Truman Show?
Yeah.
Yeah, and at the end of it, he's like, "If I don't see you, good afternoon, or good morning, good evening, and good night."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I was like, "Oh fuck
Brilliant.
me!" I was like, whenever he just
He's
walks out
amazing
and
in
you
that,
don't
like-
know what happens after that,
Amazing.
he just walks out and that's it.
One of my favorite
Like
movies.
I swear that scene always gets me, where I'm just like, "Fuck."
I tell you,
yeah.
a scene in a movie, a comedy movie that gets me. See, Click.
Yeah.
Oh,
See when he-
Jesus
sit
Christ.
Down on the
When
curb.
he's down
Yeah.
on the
Right,
curb.
yeah, sure.
I
Tears.
fucking well up.
Yeah.
So,
Ben!
That's it, yeah. And even the part where he's pausing his dad and
Yeah.
rewinding it
I
back.
love you, son.
I love you, son.
Oh,
It's like, for
Jesus.
fuck's sake, what are you doing?
Such a
Like,
good movie. It's a really good movie.
Underrated, like that.
It's like
class. Adam Sandler's the man.
it's like what taking mushrooms does for you. It makes you,
Ego death.
yeah, it makes you realize it.
That's what Soupy,
know-
he told me whenever he did he did mushrooms for like the first time, or I don't know if it was the first time or whatever.
Uh-huh.
Butchering his own story, and he took them, and he just had pure ego death, and he looked at like his keys in his wallet and all, and he went, "Look at me, just all my wee things, but you know, need all these wee things."
Just gets naked and sins.
Just pure of heart. Like,
I don't think I could do mushrooms, man. It wouldn't be for me. I have ego death every time I do a gig. Yeah, I come off stage going, I don't even need shoes.
have
man.
you not
Like,
done mushrooms?
No, it's not for
I
me,
thought-
bro. Yeah, that's you know, weed and stuff is like
Not for you.
I'm manic as it is without fucking like
Yeah.
I'll drink to 5 o'clock in the morning without a drug in my body. And like last night it was like 2 o'clock in the morning. My girlfriend was like passing out, and I was like sitting here with a laptop vibing out the music. I was like, and it's
No
just
cocaine.
that.
Yeah.
It's like, "Oh, do you like Yellow Wolf? Fucking. Do you hear that new fucking Drake diss track? You know? But she and she's lying there fucking, you know, because I killed her. But
But I smell under there.
I have ego death every time I do a gig. But I swear to God, every
Yeah.
time I come off stage, I walk over and I'm just like, you'll walk to like the back of the room with the comedians or all that, and you can always tell that you're going to have ego death by the way the comedians look at you. If they're laughing their head off at you, you go, "We're all in this together. We're all having a good time." But see, I did Lavery's the other week. I had an all right gig. Like it was Lavery, so I was
Yeah.
expecting to do really well, and I had an all right gig, and I was like, right, okay, this is all right. I got laughs. There were consistent laughs, but they were just like ha ha ha. There were no like big fucking belly laughs or anything. And I was like, right, okay. Came off stage and I walked to the back, and I was expecting like, you know, everyone to be like, "Fuck me, Justin, you could have done better there." And I went, no fucking I did the shit one there. And like I came to the back, and like Aaron Butler and all was just like, well done. I was like, oh shit, that's weird.
Damn.
Like, McGibbon was like, it was like, yeah man, I thought there was some good stuff in there.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, oh my god, I fucking hate this. Like, I like left because my girlfriend like come to see me, and she like drove herself down after work or whatever.
Yeah.
And then like Adam Byrne and Soupy Campbell was down just to watch as well. And I just like walked over to them. They were sitting at a wee table, and I went, I'm going home. I was like, I'm not doing this right now. Like all the comedians just like looking at me going, you know, like, and I was like, oh shit, oh.
You probably done better than you thought.
Yeah,
Like
it's one of them
naked and
ones.
all
So,
fucking-
it's like,
you know,
could line a fucking hot shower.
sitting in the alleyway behind Lavery's, behind like the fucking like Turkish kebab place, in the healing out of date meat.
Fuck, you're always your own hard.
Get away from
Like,
me.
You're probably being too hard on yourself, like.
Well, you know what I mean.
Well,
I've been doing
it
long
is.
enough now to realize when I'm being shit.
Yeah, it is Lavery's like, so I mean,
I think that hit me more than anything.
yeah.
But I like, what would you recommend if you were like doing mushrooms, like wee bath, fucking? Like,
I would say definitely not a bath. No, just
No.
be comfortable
Be in a
and make
comfortable
sure
space,
yeah.
make
Yeah.
sure you're
With people.
Somewhere
with
safe.
somebody
That you
comfortable.
like
You know,
and-
somebody, you know, a
you're not gonna
good friend.
You're not gonna have someone going, "You're a fucking freak." Now.
yeah, you don't want that
You're like
there.
sitting
Oh
there
shit!
going,
Look at you.
And to
Fuck
be
you,
honest,
mate, stop
right?
freaking
Try
out.
not to
I-
try not to
in
have
my
a full
opinion,
stomach.
Yeah.
just in my humble opinion, not in here.
Not in here. No.
Too much electric.
Too much clutter.
No, it's like too many electrics.
Yeah.
Too much wires.
Needs to breathe.
Too much pulsing. For me, and again, it's subjective. Do you know what I mean? For me, see when there's electricity, lights buzzing, you really realise the light and the electricity and shit like that. You know, so this would be too much for me.
See, up the back garden there's like a wee bit of grass. I feel like
go sit on that.
Smoke it,
Just sitting there.
But it's like a wee square patch of grass, maybe a bit bigger than this room, you know.
Aye.
And I like see like when it comes to like summer or something, I always think like if I was to do anything here, like, you know, that's what I mean. Like I've done weed and stuff in the past, and it was just always like I don't handle it well because my mind goes a million miles.
I'm the same.
Anyway,
Like,
I tell you what,
right,
then
I think
he's all right, you know.
Oh really? Yeah.
I think
know
one
other
of the
people like
best
that
things
too.
to do on mushrooms, especially for your first time, because it gives you a perception of really what's going on, and that's just sit down and watch something. Doesn't have to be a movie, TV show, something.
Yeah.
Something you enjoy.
Something that you really enjoy.
The thing that I experience on mushrooms all the time.
Remote actually rewinds time.
Well, this is what I do. You don't have to do this, like, because it does affect the experience. But I don't know if I could. I probably could take mushrooms sober, but I always have a few drinks and then take a few mushrooms.
If you're drunk and you take mushrooms,
it's different.
You're grand.
Oh really?
Yeah.
You're grand. There's no worry. You're fine.
You'll
That's
not break
it.
through.
You're fine.
You'll have a
and
nice
I just stick a movie on, and that's it. You know, 'cause it's
a
safe.
completely different thing.
Tell
there,
you what,
like.
though, you could watch the most serious movie ever, and it'll be the best comedy movie you ever watched. In your life.
really?
Or we watched
more funny.
Yeah, pretty much.
It'll be a comedy movie.
his first mushroom trip. We sat and watched Blade Runner.
Oh really?
And I swear the fuck, it was the best movie I ever watched.
It
Like
was
the
hilarious.
funniest movie ever. Like Harrison
does, yeah.
Ford was
Yeah,
like pointing his gun, and his face was morphing through it. Like it's like he was the gun and shit. I was like, this is
So
brilliant.
that's another thing, and that, like, so you have to decide what kind of trip you want as well, isn't it? You know, so like if you're gonna sit and chill
I
with
would like
people and
a-
watch movies, it's probably gonna be
I would like a
quite recreational. You know,
there's a scene that freaks me out in you ever watched Midsummer?
I never watched it.
Where she's like sitting on the grass and they do like
Here.
ayahuasca or
I
some
wa-
shit.
it's
yeah,
mushrooms.
yeah,
They do
yeah.
mushrooms, but
Yeah.
that was actually a very well done trip
Oh really?
on
Good
screen.
interpretation of
Like
it,
a-
yeah.
grass
and
starts
so it
growing
was-
her hand and all. I was
Yeah,
like,
that was a very good interpretation.
Yeah, that would like fucking do me in. Like, but that's what I would like. I would rather be like in nature or something, you know, like just fucking vibe out.
The thing is,
one
just
with-
be comfortable somewhere. And I've always found on mushrooms, whatever you're doing is what you want to be doing. It's so hard to pull yourself away from it. Like
Yeah.
the first time I
Unless
ever
you're
done
watching
it.
Friday
I don't
the
know
13th.
about that, you know.
Yeah, the first time I've ever done it, we were watching a movie. Then we needed to go to the toilet, but I didn't want to pull myself from there.
And then you're in
then
there,
when I was in the toilet,
and it's like the
I was looking
fucking-
in the bath at shit,
Yeah.
and I couldn't take myself from the bathroom to get back in and watch a
Exactly.
movie.
That's what I mean. So I think that's again another subjective avenue of
be
doing
that, yeah.
psychedelics because yes,
You're
I
in the
would
now.
if I'm like distracted by something. You're like,
Yeah.
whoa, and you just forget about what else you're doing. You're like, you're just really obsessed with that thing. But
yeah, that makes a lot of sense.
there's definitely a lot of things I would do and go, no, this is not right.
Oh,
I need
really?
to stop doing this right now.
Yeah,
You know?
I get you.
100%. It heightens every emotion within you. So if you're going to be afraid, you're going to be very afraid.
Yeah.
You know, if you're going to be relaxed, you're going to be very relaxed.
Yeah.
So like I was watching Friday the
Gonna be gay.
13th on mushrooms.
Jesus Christ.
Be
and I was
very
afraid.
gay.
I was very afraid. It freaked the fuck out of me. Like,
Yeah. Holy
but
shit.
Yeah,
wasn't
there's
my
certain
choice.
things-
Wasn't my choice.
There were
That's-
certain things you shouldn't do
Yeah.
on psychedelics. Like,
The only thing is, see, every time I sit, like, that's what I mean. Like, the backyard up there would just be perfect. It's just four wall, like, there's just the four fences around you, and you're just vibing out, and there's only one way in, one way out, and you can see it, and you're just like,
Yeah.
but the only thing is, every time I, like, have a drink or anything in that backyard, and fella standing on the bike comes around, right? Fucking fries my head.
Oh, you can't have that.
no, you can't have
He
that.
comes over, and he's like, he'll just pop over his head over the fence. Sort of, it's like, you ever watch Friday?
So did you say his name there?
Yeah, stand on the bike.
So it's okay to say stand on the bike?
Yeah, yeah.
Stand on the bike would be your fucking worst nightmare.
Oh, yeah.
If you were on mushrooms, like.
He like hung under the window of my car one time, and he was like my girlfriend was like in the back, or my ex at the time, and like he like hung into the window and like looked in. She was like sitting in the middle of two of my mates, and he turned around and goes, "What's this? Some fucking sort of spit roast?" And I went, "Fuck me, get the fuck away from me, you cunt."
Oh, what are you doing in here?
I was like, "Why are you spitting into my face?" Right now? But, you know, like I just imagine, like, because there's some characters always down there about here. You know?
Yeah, that's another thing.
No.
Oh, you
No,
want to run
be-
in.
Be
There's always a card.
Be away from everybody. Door
Yeah.
locked.
Yeah.
Fucking. No, you don't want to talk to your mum. You don't want to talk to anybody who's not on mushrooms.
That's a very good bit of advice.
You know?
Don't sit with someone who's not taking it.
Yeah. What if they freak out?
Then you'll both be out at the garage, fine.
No, we're
Do you know what I'm saying? That's better than not being out with someone, because
Um,
see that like collective, if you're both on it, you're like, right, we can get through this, we can deal with it. But see if
Yeah.
someone's not, you're kind of like, fuck, I'm alone.
And like the freak out
You know?
only happens for a while, you know.
Yeah.
You just
You
get
will-
through that, and then you
See,
go.
I don't really freak out about things, but my emotions deal with it weirdly.
Yeah.
For one, I like as I say, my head is fucking mental anyway. Like my brain works 100 mile an hour. Like there's no reason for how fucking weird my brain gets on.
Mhm.
And I literally like the last time we like really sat down and have like a smoke session, not just like a wee joint before something, but like, you know, like you're sitting down, you're like, right, we're gonna be fucking,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah,
we're
yeah,
gonna be big.
Smoking our tits off.
I sat for like 20 minutes and then cried because my pot noodle wasn't cooked. Hadn't even put the water in it. I was like fucking. I was like, this isn't even fucking cooking.
Just eat it.
Like that was my freak out. My freak out wasn't I'm gonna overdose on weed. My freak out was why the fuck is my pot noodle not cooking? My brain couldn't comprehend it.
Just
Looked
eat it
in it,
like-
just dry.
Eat it like a. Just eat it dry.
And like I remember we were walking. There's like Craigavon Lake, sir. We're walking around it. And every footstep I took, I felt like I was sinking into the ground, but I was just bending more and more over it. And that like really weirded me out as well. And I don't do well on it, but
I'm the same. Like I took a muffin in Amsterdam,
yeah.
and it was like it just monged me out. It was that kind of weed that just you're just you don't want to do nothing. And we had to go to a birthday party.
Mm.
We had to go out for drinks for a birthday, right? And I was just in that mindset. I was like, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I cannot do that, and I freaked out.
Yeah, and
Funny, it's so interesting to me the like everyone's different experience on especially THC. It seems to be, it's so wide, you know.
It's about like Adam Burney's had him on your podcast recently.
Yeah.
It was a good episode. Watch that one.
Cheers.
Thank you,
He's a
man.
good lad. Like,
Yeah, he's sound as
he's a
fuck.
mental
Shout out, Adam.
bastard. Yeah, he's a
shout out Adam.
You're a wanker.
Shout out Adam. Shout out Adam.
Shout
If you
Adam.
see Adam in the
Shout
street,
If you see
shout
Adam.
Shout Adam.
ask him if he's
Shout
stoned
Adam.
first, and then shout at him. But
Yeah.
Adam.
Make sure he is stoned.
tell him he's going to turn bald at 27. He loves it. Some guy on a night, we were on a night out there very recently, just me and Adam. We were just out drinking, and this is what we do: we go out and just torture people. We're
Yeah.
your worst nightmare.
Oh, you're the person you see in car. Fuck.
Because me and Adam obviously we're both comedians, you know, so
Yeah.
we're both very quick, you know,
Yeah.
and like it's hard to get one over us, especially if we're together, because one of us will
I
think of
was
something.
trying to do that.
And like every time we go out, we just go somewhere and we sit in like a smoking area, someone just torturing people. But you'll either be our best mate or you'll try to scrap us. There's no in between with, you know. And like this guy, like Adam, turned around. And he was like, "Oh, sure, I was a barber at one point." And the guy was like, "Oh, really? Oh, you can like, are you good at barbering or whatever?" Because the guy was a barber.
Right.
And like Adam was like, fucking better than you, mate," you know, like winding him up. And he turned around and goes, "Oh, mate, you're going to be bald at 27. I can tell by your hairline." And Adam has not shut up about it since. Like the cunt is like,
Oh, so the
living-
guy got him?
yeah,
There you
the
are.
cunt is like, I just went quiet. I was like, oh, you've hit his soft spot.
Oh,
with him. He's just like been thinking about this ever since. He was like, you know, buying like fucking Rogaine and shit. Taking Bouton pills. He's like, I'm not going bald at 27. Man. So if you see Adam in the street, tell him he's going bald at 27.
What age is Adam?
24, I think now. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He was. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. He was really young, wasn't he?
Yeah,
Fuck's
he's
sake, that's right.
He's a good lad, like, but he's just mental. But what was my point? Not anyway. Like Adam is like the worst for like. See, if you're smoking, like, back when I first met him, we all went on a night out, and he gave me one toke of like a thing. We'd been drinking pints all night, and I had one toke,
Yeah.
and I had to go into Pete Giffin's bathroom and just stare at myself in the mirror, and was like, "You need to go home." Like
That's a different story, though. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like when you've been
Beer,
drinking.
yeah.
I fully was like on the verge of whiting.
That is whitey material.
Yeah.
Like,
Like
I w-
even me, like
Yeah.
if I'm really
Drinking
drunk and then
really
I go
heavily,
and
like-
like stupidly smoke a big joint
Yeah.
and not realize and I finish it and go, oh fuck no.
Oh, I literally, I told him, I was like, "Oh, you know what it's like when you've been drinking all Guinness all night, you need a shite." I went into the bathroom and just stared at myself in the mirror, like, you're going to get called a bitch if you throw up." Like, and
You shall not pass.
I went back in and I goes, "Oh, guys, I'm knackered. I'm going to head home here," just holding vomit down the entire time. And obviously there's comedians around, not say who. Cocaine was going around and stuff. It's not for me, but you know,
yeah.
whatever. But I don't judge. But they were like blah blah blah, doing that. And Adam smoked 4 joints 4 joints, like fucking, you don't even have 4 joints in your fucking body, you know. And he like more joints than Skeletor, man. You know? And I was like, holy shit. And he sat down at the table, and I thought he was just going to die. And you'd have thought he was on coke. Like he was like, and lads, what do you think of this business idea I have, right? Fucking right. And
Mate, what was in his fucking crack?
If we really take comedy seriously, lad, right? You know, and you're like sitting there going, what the fuck? You know, as I had 1 toke, and I was like, I need to rent a taxi. Is my mum going to know about this? You know, like.
It's another interesting thing where I could smoke all night, be fine.
Yeah, that's
You know what I mean?
like,
But I
it's
think
weird
it
that
does
other people do
depend
it.
on how much you do smoke. Like, I mean, I could have a break for a year,
Yeah.
and if I have a fucking
Oh,
joint,
yeah,
then
okay,
I'm
fair enough, yeah.
fucked. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I probably have them wee moments where I'm like fucking looking in the bathroom mirror, going, Jesus Christ, this is fucking insane.
You have
Like,
to
you
be
know?
a stream mentality in your mood
But-
at that moment, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely.
That's what I mean. Like I was, you know, like just like only knew these guys a couple months and all.
Yeah.
First night out with them and all, I was a bit like sort of, you know, you're on edge and stuff. We were in
Yeah,
Lurgan there,
yeah,
so it was
yeah.
like my hometown kind of
Aye.
thing, you know. And I was like I don't drink in Lurgan just for the fact that I know everyone, and every time I go out, people will come up and talk to me, and it's just not a good thing. The same thing again, just mental. Just whenever I'm drunk, I'll just say everything to you. You know, you'll learn my whole life story. Like, and like I was just in a weird, like, sort of uncomfortable position. I was like, oh, all the boys are doing coke and all. Like, I was like, it's just not for me, lad. You know, it's just like it's.
To
you
be
know,
fair though,
does-
had you done a line, your whole question of like, I need to go home, I'm going to be sick,
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
going to pass out, would have just gone away. Like.
I'd be like, Pete, do you have a fucking speaker? Like Pretty Green Eyes. But I fucking, that's what I mean. Like, it just that, but like on drink, like I'll fucking, like, it scares the shit out of people how much I can drink.
Yeah.
I'll put away 14 pints and just be upright. Just
Yeah,
normally.
I'd be dead.
Yeah,
Hilarious.
like
I'd be
that's-
dead. 14 pints would
I-
kill me.
Yeah.
Like that's the thing, me and Autumn Byrne, whenever we drink, we literally just like we'll drink right through from like whatever time we go out, 5-6 o'clock, pint after pint after pint, and it'll probably hit about 14 each, and we'll just be sitting there looking at each other going, this is fucked. Like I don't know what it is.
I don't even feel it.
You need
It's just
whiskey?
I love it, a whiskey as well. Like
What do you drink, beer wise? Guinness?
Guinness,
Fuck.
or I'll drink anything that's sort of like Irish or Northern Irish, and
Yeah,
that
14
sounds like
Guinness, like
yeah,
fucking hell.
that's-
14
That's a lot of
Guinness?
Guinness.
I fucking
Just
oh,
run out the back
There
gate
was,
straight
a
away.
time, there was a time when I was a lot younger.
Yeah.
For some reason, I went through a phase of just drinking Guinness.
Yeah,
And like,
Great.
I think the most I ever did though was like nine pints of
It'll
it.
fucking
And it
put you
was
away, like.
the worst experience.
Yeah.
Like I fucking shit myself so
whole
bad
life
the
out.
next day. Like,
Yeah. Oh yeah, you're fucking.
do you know what I mean?
Your stomach is
It
like
scared me a
throwing
little
gang
bit.
signs at you afterwards, like, you know, like yeah, and it's black as well. Like it's
Yeah,
like the
scary
shit is
shit,
black.
like.
Yeah,
Oh, fuck.
it is scary shit.
Fucking
Wine
hell.
does that too. Wine makes my shit black.
Oh fuck wine, boy. Like see a
it's-
hangover after wine.
Oh, it's terrible.
Horrible.
The
I can't.
headache
I
is-
couldn't.
It's not worth it, man.
I couldn't.
No.
How
You
do
get a
like,
headache
imagine being
before
like,
you even fucking get drunk off wine.
yeah, oh, fuck.
Smell of wine gives you fucking.
I swear to God, anytime I drink wine, I have like, how did like people in like the Victorian times do it?
I don't
like
know.
medieval times, people were just
Don't
drinking
different
wine.
background.
Just consistent.
Oh, yeah.
Stay consistent at
I
it.
know, they just woke up in the morning, just had a wee pitcher of wine
That's
beside
it,
them, like,
yeah.
fuck
We
me,
bowl of
my
corn.
head's banging, like, there we go.
Yeah,
Much
yeah.
better, you know.
We bowl of cornflakes of wine, just fucking wine and everything.
We bottle of garum, doing good.
Anyone got any mead? But as a what's the most fucked that any of yous have ever been? Like,
Jesus.
Jesus
like I'm
Christ.
sure you have some fucking stories, but
Oh, I.
I'll get fucked and drive home as well. That's my issue. Like,
Aye.
that's, like the thing about the comedians are like
I
fucking
definitely don't
let
do
Justin drink.
So what happened to me this is why I don't drink and drive anymore for some reason. Like I was
Killed a kid.
blocked, right? And I murdered a little child. I'm joking.
Took a shortcut through a
I,
park.
I ordered a
Didn't
kebab,
even
right?
hit them in the car, just got out and murdered them.
No, I ordered a kebab, right? And I was fucking blocked. Like, and I ordered a kebab, and it just didn't turn up. And I rang them. And I was like,
I'll come get it.
"Where's my kebab?" And they're like, "Yeah, for pickup." And I was like, "No, for delivery." And they were like, "Sorry, we've no deliveries left." I was like, "Well, I'm coming to get it." And I drove in at like fucking 1 o'clock in the morning, blocked
Yeah.
out of my mind, and it didn't dawn on me till the next morning
Yeah.
when I woke up and I was like, I done that. Like, do you know what it is? Nah, no more.
You
That
ever-
was
you ever see
dangerous.
them,
Like,
like,
Drink
yeah,
and
that is
drive, like-
wild. Like, you ever see them like TikToks? It's like a guy. It's like he's like blocked and he's pissing and he's like, and then it like sort of like does like a weird transition and he's like in bed.
Yeah, yeah.
yeah,
It's like
yeah,
the other way
yeah,
around. He's like, he's like driving or whatever it is, or I can't remember what it is. He's like blocked and he like goes to like grab his like bed sheet and like pull it over him, but like it just does that weird transition and he's in the car
driving. Yeah. I've seen that. In the
That's
class,
brilliant.
like.
I had like a wee whiskey recording a podcast the other night, and they just poured me like a double whiskey, and I was like that's the thing about me. I'll get drunk first.
Yeah.
But, like my tolerance for like getting drunk is very short. I'll get drunk after 1 or 2 drinks.
But you'll be
like a black hole after that, like you know. And I literally like double whiskey. I just knacked it, and I was in the podcast, and that's what I was saying. I was like, you know,
With nothing, just neat, no ice, no
there was
mixer.
a bit of ice in it, yeah. And I was just like fucking, like I just sipped over it throughout the podcast, and again it was only over the road, so I didn't mind. And I was like, and then next thing you know, I was in the car, and I was like, fuck, I'm steaming. I was like going round Craigavon roundabouts, like fucking, I should not be allowed to do this right now.
You're not allowed to do
you're
it.
not. But yeah, but
Nothing worse. David woke up with fucking no teeth and pissed himself.
What do you mean no teeth? Like
He
No,
fell, and you ever watch American History X?
yeah.
With a
And the
curb
guy
stomp a guy?
stomps on his head.
Oh,
He did that to himself.
Yeah,
fuck him the whole way around.
He done that
Oh
to
shit, you
himself.
actually do? That is mental. So they're like fucking. That's like a grill. I don't
It's
know.
like Steve.
It's a grill,
Teeth pulled out the other day, and since that happened,
You
every
know we're
time I
from
eat,
Council
eat
State,
a
like-
sandwich or a burger, my
Yeah.
fucking teeth keep falling out. It's fucking shit at the moment.
That's wild.
He
Yeah.
fell forward and hit his teeth right in the curb. on the
Blacked
edge of the
out.
curb.
He just blacked out, and then he
Such
woke up.
unlucky though, like,
Yeah.
like an inch either way, or a couple of inches either way. You know, you would have just maybe like
Died.
yourself. No, you know what I mean? No.
Yeah, like you,
Split yourself over
like
something.
any
Bad
other
one,
way,
like-
you, broken
Yeah.
nose, you could deal with it.
Mm.
You know, he's wear masks anyway.
Yeah.
Fucking-
No, I just think like pain level, like that
Yeah.
must have just,
Oh.
just
Where did
the
the
worst out of it.
Yeah.
You know?
I've got a scar there where they went through my lip. They went
Bad crack, like.
But I woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning and went up to the bathroom. I didn't even notice anything was wrong until I took a piss and looked in the mirror and seen my teeth were missing. And I was like,
not notice whenever you were breathing. It was
no, I didn't. It was blood all
Something
down.
seems
you know?
wrong
I
here.
feel like
But,
if I woke up first thing in the morning, I would
no
notice
teeth?
if my teeth were missing. Yeah. I don't know why. I just feel like you know,
So my
It's like,
first,
nah,
my first
I'm
reaction, I
imagining
thought
things.
somebody had bit the shit clean out of me or something.
Yeah.
I shit myself like I was
pretty
fucking.
bad.
But that's not the worst state I've ever been in.
There's been a few. I remember
Been in
man, I
worse.
should tell stories.
Yeah. Are you asking me or
It's
David?
not about him. He's like,
The way it
Do you remember
sounded was, it was like he's your like manager. Or, like, you're like, am I allowed to tell stories?
am I allowed to tell
And
stories?
he was like, well, it depends on the PR team what they have to say about it.
You know what I'm saying?
It's an
No,
abusive
like
relationship.
I remember David got into such a bad fight that he called to my house and his whole face was busted up now, and he was that fucked from the fight that he thought I had beat him up. And he was blaming me for it. And I was like, I don't even know where you were tonight. And he's like,
Yeah.
you done this to me? How could you fucking do this to me? I was like, Jesus Christ.
It's so funny. Holy shit.
No, there was one time where I was walking past a fucking bar.
I'm scared shitless of this story. Or
And I was walking past a bar and I was really annoyed that night because my cat had died.
right. Oh, gee,
So I was out for a wee pint
my
for my
cat's
cat.
birthday.
Out for a wee
He
pint
was
for
a little
my
fucker
dead
though. He
cat.
probably went to hell.
And I was walking past the bar on the way home and somebody called me a fruit or something like that there, and I just got laid into him.
Fair enough.
But
You don't know my cat's dead.
pretty much the whole bar came poured out to fucking fight me that
They're
night
like,
then, you know.
scrapping him. He has no teeth.
But Garth came out with them.
Yeah.
Little did he know he came out to fight somebody.
yeah.
But it was me then. But he
Oh yeah,
just-
I came out to fight somebody. You're like,
Whoever you
come
thought
on,
was causing
come on,
trouble."
someone's fucking fighting outside. We have to fucking help. They're like, oh, it's my brother. I have to help him instead of you. Sorry.
Call an ambulance, but not for me.
so we'll both get the shit kicked out of.
You're like a double agent then. You know? The big reveal. You just took the mask off. It's like, it's my brother.
Sick, like.
Yeah, that's wild. I
Fuck.
don't like. You know what it is? Whenever I used to drink other things like vodka and like I used to have a weird phase with Disaronno for some reason.
Yeah,
Too
never
sugary.
really tried
Yeah,
it.
It's where I gained all the weight probably. But lovely. It's a lovely drink. But like it was just,
Lovely.
It was like fucking spoonfuls of sugar. You know.
It's very
Same with
sickening,
all I
like.
drink's Jack Daniels, like
I
bourbon.
that's
It's fucking sugary. Like.
Jameson's my drink. Like,
Jameson's lovely as well. That's my
Yeah.
second one that I would go to. Like.
yeah, like it's like the other way around with me. It's like Jameson and if
And
not, then Jack Daniels.
yeah, the other way.
I'll only ever drink Jack Daniels if someone buys me it though. You like
Yeah.
it's more of a gift thing for me.
We
But,
luxury.
Yeah, but Jameson, I don't know what it is. It's just cheaper, and
Is it cheaper?
it's a wee bit cheaper.
How much
like,
is a 10 glass?
10 glass, I'd say, is probably about 25.
Is that a litre or 10 glass? It's a litre. How much is a litre?
A litre, I think, is probably 31, 32.
Jack Daniels 21. No, it's not.
Depends where you get it.
Is it?
Sometimes
It's
you
about
do
the same.
get it 20, 25
I
for a
got
litre.
25 for a litre the other
Yeah.
day in fucking Sainsbury's or
Oh, really?
Nectar
Yeah.
card, mate.
Class, I fucking
Tell you, fucking just swipe it and it takes money off it.
know how it works, man.
Fucking special, like.
I always love how people like, explain things like that. Our Tesco club card, you just go in.
You go in, right, and you scan it, and then money comes off the bill. That's fucking
Can you make
magic.
Go to work the fucking next day you wake up, there's money in your bank.
Fucking see it.
I love that. That's funny. Yeah, but I love a wee bit of whiskey. Like it's my thing. Like
Yeah, same.
yeah, but like if I'm out, I'll do like pints of Guinness or Harp or something.
I'm
you
the
know?
same. I only drink Guinness out. I would never drink it in
Yeah.
the house. I never drink it in tins. Like,
Oh, I do. I bought the wee draft thing. and
Yeah,
it's
for-
actually if you get them freezing cold, like borderline like icy, you'll get a nice one. Like,
right.
but like if they're warm, it's like drinking pure
Yeah.
pish. Like,
Oh,
Ah,
fuck that.
fuck
Fuck
it.
warm beer. Like,
but the
Especially warm Guinness.
Nothing agrees with me but beer.
yeah.
Like, I drink whiskey. That's it. We're
Yeah.
fighting. Like,
Oh, but that's the opposite. of me.
Nothing's ever done that to me.
Really, yeah.
Yeah, like it doesn't matter what I'm drinking. Like if I'm just a little fucked up that night or being a dick or whatever it is, and I'm just that way. But it's never been like,
Yeah.
well, if I
Yeah.
specifically drink vodka, then I'm angry. Or
to be honest,
this
I
or
think
that.
what it
It's
is
never been.
it's just the state of drunkenness
it's
I
a
get to.
disease.
If I get to,
It's
It's
yeah,
a disease.
that's
It
what
is a
I'm
fucking
saying.
disease.
It's a disease.
You definitely don't have it. And just like he just said, you don't have it.
Yeah.
He could drink all night. He could drink
Oh well, he could
anything
get as
he
fucked
wants.
as possible, and then yeah,
and he
he's
could
fine.
be so drunk, but if you were fighting with him, he'd be reasonable as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he'd probably be like, calm down, and he'd get you in a fucking lock and have you on the ground. Fucking stop it, David, would you? Fucking easily fucking pin you.
Yeah, I feel like that's more of a thing that's like you just know you could kick their content. So you're just more
No.
It's like whenever you get drunk, you're like fucking. I'm being challenged. But I
See that motherfucker there? When
Yeah.
he's that's scary. Nuh-uh.
There was one time.
No.
There was one
No,
time
thank you.
he was that blocked. I
I would
no
never
idea how he
fight
done
him.
it. Right, there was fingerprint, like a really, really strong
right.
cast iron
Yes.
tap.
Like
Yeah.
a tap.
In the
you know?
morning, there was his finger indents
Squeezed
on
it.
it, squeezed the
Fuck me,
fucking tap.
Jesus.
He's
Fucking Hulk over here.
You
I
don't
would
get that
never
retard
want to
strength.
fight David. Yeah.
Retard strength.
I think it's like he lets out a demon or
Yeah.
channels through him or something, and it gets
That's his
supernatural
superpower.
strength. You know.
It's like like when Superman like comes away from kryptonite.
Yeah.
He's strong
Just
again.
unfortunately, he has to just be blackout drunk and
Yeah.
just.
That same
Please
night,
don't kill me.
That same fucking. That's the night I woke up in fucking jail.
Nah. I had to go
Woke
up
up
and
jail.
I had to go up and get him in fucking Belfast jail, wherever the fuck it was, and it was hilarious because
Uh,
he lost his teeth. It's like the teeth that he has, he lost them, and I just went to get him, and he just went, "I'm so sorry, Gareth. I'm sorry," and I just laughed my head off because he fucked the whole night before that. He's like, "Sorry."
Fucking.
But yeah, both like you too now. You've come over. You've come
Martin's
over to
getting
the
there now.
side. You
Yeah.
used to be all right, but now there's a level right where they can get to where
What do you
you're where there's no reasoning with any like there's
Oh,
a point that you get past.
Honestly, like
that
all
I
three of
can't-
us
yeah.
have like the curse of.
You
I don't-
have
I don't-
that
that's
thing
why I
where
don't
there's like a
drink like that
point
anymore.
where like there's a look in their eye and you're like there's nothing I can say that's
Yeah.
going to make a difference here. So everybody run away.
Just ring the police. Ring the police.
Yeah, it's
Get him took away.
Worst thing I ever done was broke my leg while drunk. Like.
For everybody's
really?
safety.
Went mad, broke my leg.
I
And I got up and like fucking my friend's dad came over me, right?
Yeah.
I was laughing my head off. I was on the ground.
Fucked up. That's fucked up.
He thought it would help the leg. Just rub it in.
If you come on wounds, it
No,
makes
no,
better.
cure for you.
Stem cells.
But he came over me and I was like, I laughed my fucking head off. Like I was just laughing. I was just laughing. I was like, oh boy,
That's not funny.
I got up and my leg was broke. I was trying to walk because I could laugh, man. I was like, oh, this is hilarious.
cum broke
It's my leg, not my mouth.
I come, yeah.
I used to be bad for it. Like I used to like whenever I was drinking vodka and stuff, I would
Yeah.
like be like, fucking, who's scrapping tonight, you know? But now that I'm on whiskey, I just want to like hug everyone and have a wee laugh, and
Yeah,
I
there's
just want to listen
different
to some
types of that,
music,
like,
and you know,
funny.
that's so weird because whenever like everyone else is like, oh, you drink whiskey, it's rack the house juice, you know?
Yeah.
No, like.
And I'm every time I'm drinking it now, I'm just like fucking. I'm
Yeah,
happy.
I love
I'm-
everybody. I
I'm
listen to
comfortable.
music and I
Just
fucking-
whiskey, though. That's it.
You just look at somebody and be like,
Yeah,
You know,
love you.
yeah.
Like
Beer-
that's my
beer doesn't
theory.
do it,
I
like,
think
beer's
for
fine.
us three, I think it's not the drink. I think it's just when we
Us?
get to that level
Yeah,
of
the
drunkenness,
level.
Yeah.
and it's just
there's a
whiskey
level.
gets us there faster.
Yeah.
Whereas if
Yeah.
we're sitting drinking beer all night, we'll just never get there because we're just having beer.
I mean,
Yeah.
40
yeah.
shots of Anaheim will have
Yeah,
you fucking-
yeah, you're
yeah,
fucking
yeah,
screwed.
yeah,
I think that's what it is. Like it's just you get to that certain
Head
point.
your granny and all.
But again, I would. But that's not to say, obviously, you know, you can just
So
be a
who's the
fucking
scariest?
dickhead
Who's the
sometimes.
scariest though between us three?
Drunk? You.
Yeah.
Obviously,
Oh, David,
like,
definitely.
No way.
100%.
I think
All
he's the
us
scariest.
three
No.
agree. Like
I think he's the scariest.
No, you're
because
the
there's-
scariest.
No, there's honestly
I
times
feel
where
like-
he would kill you.
Yeah, no, he would. But I just feel like there's a point where he'll give up. Like you've got him
Yeah,
and
I
you've
just-
held him for long enough.
I've just got
held
that
him for
much
long
weight
enough,
about me.
you know
You
what I mean?
know?
He's getting tired. He's getting tired. He's going to
Like, fuck, stab you.
No, but like you'll hold
just
you
have to run
down
away
for
from
long
me for a
enough,
while.
and then there'll be a point where he'll just go.
fucking stab you.
You can feel it too. He'll just go, right. You know, I'm done. But there's no, there's
like-
never
I'm like
give up moment with you.
I'm like a burr, just running through your backpack down. I like start foraging through it and shit, and just make sure there's something to eat in it.
Block of Pringles and that.
God damn.
I know, but I think because my camera's about to fucking run out of storage here, so thank you very much for coming.
Fucking right,
on board.
mate.
Thanks for
Yes,
having us.
Thanks very much for having us.
Thank you very
Yeah,
much.
this is the
Yeah.
first podcast we've done.
Yeah,
That's
this
not
is
our own, so you
Yeah.
know it does.
That's
It
the
does.
best
It
one.
came around.
Yeah.
That's it.
And you were our first guest, is that?
No,
Do you know what
exactly.
I'm
Look at that fucking full circle, you know.
telling you?
Are you
Yeah.
our friend?
I find out your faces, I will, yeah. I actually do need to get on the fucking pints or something.
I
you know?
definitely
one day,
fucking around.
definitely.
I drink everywhere all the time anyway, so my girlfriend.
Might as well drink somewhere near us.
Yeah, my girlfriend's from like fucking like
Somewhere.
North Down as well. So
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
you know,
Where's that? Never heard of it.
Is this not North Down? Where actually is Craigavon?
Oh, sorry, Armagh.
Is it not Lurgan?
Armagh,
Yeah.
right.
Well, Craigavon is the city, the borough. You know,
But it is Lurgan.
Lurgan is a town in that city. If you know what I mean.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like being from like Belfast, but like you know you're from like Andytown.
Right, right.
Yeah.
Because yeah, we had a friend that used to go down to Lurgan like every other weekend to see his granny. And we're like, he's gone.
Oh, yeah.
He just felt so far away in
Yeah.
our minds, you know.
It's a half an hour train from Belfast. You know,
Yeah.
it's sure.
It actually was so quick.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't think I was going to get here this
Yeah.
quick. Like after all
I
that
just
shit. This
realized
morning.
I'm gonna have to clip out where I said where you were from.
Oh
Yeah.
no, you only said North Down. Who gives a fuck? Like,
Oh yeah,
North
no,
Down.
and we're not even from North Down.
No, we're not. We're not.
You got it
we're from-
wrong.
Belfast.
North Down's Belfast, South Belfast. So
Oh yeah, true. Yeah. Well,
No idea.
what's like Newton Ards then?
that might be
I was going to
Antrim.
say something bad.
That might be. What's the Nards?
Never mind.
Cunts. Only joking at Nards.
Love you.
Mutant Ards.
All our Newton Ards listeners, my girlfriend's family. But, yeah, no, that's what I mean. We'll have to get some pints sorted or something.
100%.
Maybe just a few wee whiskies in the house or whatever, you know.
Let's
have a
do it.
laugh.
Yeah, and you'll sure even
Nothing
come down
for
and
me.
do our podcast and have a wee
Yeah.
drink or whatever.
Yeah,
Because you haven't been to the
The
new
new
place.
studio.
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll
so-
have like a user hectic one, even just yourself or you and Soupy on. It'll be
yeah.
kind of fun. Like,
Yeah,
you know, we'll have a drink.
or whatever. We
Yeah.
can take some mushrooms.
Have a couple of
Did they
gins.
always have masks on?
Just us four boys around. You're like,
You're feeling a nice time,
feel it?
Justin.
I'm from Craigavon. That's the most normal thing that'll happen to me that night. I'm like, I didn't know I was home. But no, as I say, boys, thank you very
Yes,
much for
no.
coming down.
Thanks
It's
for
been
having
an
us.
absolute pleasure.
Pleasure.
Yes,
And
mate.
absolutely hilarious. And yeah, I think this episode will probably be out like Friday or something. But
Friday, cool.
yeah, so go listen to their podcast, the Brors podcast. It's on Spotify, YouTube,
Everything.
Instagram.
Everything.
Instagram,
All
you
the
get
interweb socials.
get
Aye.
all the reels on TikTok and things like that. So go check them out. They're absolutely hilarious, and it's not even just all like funny as well. It's like it's like some good conversation.
We're just
Thank you.
like
Yeah.
like you know, we're not comedians. It just
talk shit.
it just turned
Yeah.
out to be a comedy podcast somehow.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's whatever.
Exactly.
You know,
They've
it's
had
just-
some great guests as well. I had Shane Todd in the last one there, and also
And who else?
me.
There we go.
Yeah.
You see?
Yeah, as the best guess because I was the one who trusted it first. You
Yeah.
know?
I'm telling you,
I
took the
believed
leap of
in
faith.
it. Yeah. I was like, when people invest in like a company.
You've got 1% stake now in 4 Brors.
McDonald's will never be a thing. I'll buy that fucking iPhone. Shit. That was the rest. Is I believed in it. You know? Yeah, no. As I say, no, it's grand. Thank you very much for listening, folks. I'll have all your stuff in the description as well. So,
Fucking right.
Cheers, bro.
yeah, fucking take
Class.
it easy. Tell your dad stop texting me.
Yeah.